YouTube channel. Today I will be filming a Q&A. You guys asked me a whole bunch of questions just to get to know me more, to get my opinions on certain things, and I am here to answer them. We're gonna find out all the tea about me and who I am, and just get a little bit more of a perspective of what this channel is going to be about and how much I bring to the table. So yeah, let's get into it. I have questions from Instagram from all of you guys watching. First question that we are going to answer that I thought was pretty appealing is, how do you deal with anxiety? One way that I deal with anxiety is just trying to focus on breathing, and I know how much that sounds cliche, and how do you just focus on breathing, Valina, while having anxiety? I experienced panic attacks, I would say 2 years ago. I don't know why, I don't know where they came from. I never really experienced freaking out to my own sound of my heartbeat. Literally, like I would try to go to sleep and I would hear my heartbeat and I would think that I wouldn't breathe or I would stop breathing, so I would freak myself out. And the only thing that made me calm myself down is knowing that it's my mind making this stuff up. Like, the more that I believe the paranoia of what I'm freaking out about, the more that I have anxiety. So I've kind of had to come to an understanding that I'm in control of how I feel and think, and no one else or my brain can tell me that I'm dying if I'm simply okay. You're in control. Don't believe anything that's negative. Like, don't psych yourself out even more. I kind of just think that's the best way to deal with anxiety. My next question says, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? I think I was in a place where I was second guessing myself, where I know I have all these qualities. I know I'm so interested in content creating and showing you guys a little bit about who I am behind closed doors, and I don't know, I came across this TikTok, to be honest. It was a quick video showing her getting this camera, showing her starting her YouTube channel from the beginning, showing editing scenes and her filming behind the scenes, and she grew her channel from 1,000 to 10K. And I saved that video and I just felt very inspired by that, because I don't know if a lot of you can relate, but sometimes I watch these people on YouTube, or I watch people on TikTok especially, kind of just thriving, buying these cute clothes, doing this and that, traveling, feeling like that girl. And I'm like, hold on, I'm that girl. How do I get there though? How do I show you guys, or how do I motivate you guys to also get into that mindset? I took that video as a sign. I didn't question myself. I didn't have these excuses where I would have before. I just had the random urge to go to Best Buy or to look up how much this camera was and order it at Best Buy, buy it, and I had a photo shoot coming up, 2 of them for Halloween, and I was like, I'm gonna get this camera today. I'm going to film this weekend behind the scenes of me doing photo shoots. This is going to be a good first video for YouTube, and I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to sit here and feel bad for myself and wonder what could have happened if I started my YouTube channel. So I just bought the camera, bought memory cards, didn't know what was gonna happen, didn't know how I was going to do this, didn't really care. And I just got the camera, and the weekend that Halloween happened for me, I just filmed and I took it out, and I kind of just talked to the camera like I would if I was an actual YouTuber, because we all see it. We see, hello everyone, this is my channel, blah 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 blah, this is what I do. We all see it. So I felt like I just had to put my YouTube panties on and just kind of do it. So here I am. Next question is, what's one of your long-term goals? One of my long-term goals is to make sure that I am financially stable in my family. And I mean my family in a sense where like my brother and sister are taken care of. My family who I live with now has no worries for the rest of their life. And also when I start a family and I have a husband and I bring children into this world, that we are stabilized. We have a house, we have stable income, we have a stable marriage. And I kind of just want to make sure that I give myself everything I could have imagined as a child, and making sure family is good and making sure you're good and you're safe and you have your family to lean on is super, super, super important to me. So that's really one of my life goals, is to make sure that I have that stability for me and mine. Next question is, what makes you happy? And I think this is a great question because a lot of times people think that you need to be happy, and if you're not happy, then you're living the wrong way, or there's something wrong with you, or you need to fix something. And a lot of times I beat myself up for that. I've been trying to find that, how do I be happy? How can I be a happy person? I've always dealt with negative stuff in my life, and so I'm trying to go to the opposite side of things, enjoy life because it's beautiful, and also give myself that peace of mind that I've been looking for. And I just want to say, like, as much as you're going to try and look for happiness, you can't find it. If you just generally aren't happy with who you are, who you're surrounding yourself with, what do you do for work, then you can't find that happiness until you are happy, if that makes sense. So what makes me happy is being motivational for myself, getting up and like accomplishing things while I'm also busting my butt down in work, or slaying on weekends and I'm vlogging, or I'm doing photo shoots, or staying in and having self-care days. Let me just tell you this is super important, and I learned this through my own experience. If you're going out all the time to find that happiness, I'm here to tell you, you are not going to find that happiness, chica. Yes, I know popping bottles and going out with your friends and looking cute is fun. It is indeed fun, but it is a temporary happiness that you have, and when you have those hangovers and you gotta get back to work the next day, you are completely drained. When I tell you me going to bed at 9 p.m. with Disney Plus on in my PJs, road skin seeping into my face, feeling like a glazed donut, I am happy. And I had to come to the realization, what is it that I'm celebrating? I don't have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't have 1 million subscribers on TikTok. I am not a famous singer yet. I am not walking for Vogue yet. I have nothing to be celebrating. I have to be full-on tunnel vision, focusing on what I need to accomplish. I just feel like, honestly, staying in, doing what I need to do, getting my priorities down, and having that downtime is what really like makes me happy. It makes me feel like I am doing something for myself. Next question is, biggest fear. What is your biggest fear? I will say it's heights, okay? I have a fear of heights. I don't think I would ever skydive, but I don't want to never say never because it's kind of intriguing to me. It seems interesting. But if we're talking about like internal fear, I would say, I would probably say not accomplishing my dreams is my biggest fear, or also just trying too hard and missing out on the moment of life and realizing one day that you're 40, 50 years old and you didn't appreciate life or seen it for how it actually was. And so I fear that I would just be too hard on myself and just realize that life is never that serious, and you should give yourself credit, and if you don't accomplish something, there's something else meant for you. So I feel like not having everything that you vision for yourself come true. It is scary, yes indeed, but as long as you're trying your best and as long as you're putting your best foot forward, God and life will just work out for you. Being your biggest supporter will just work out for you. So me right now, I'm just trying to understand how to not be my biggest enemy and to just chill. I said too, because realistically, yes, my fear would be not accomplishing my dreams, but if I go to the edge in New York City, that clear floor looking down at the buildings, no. That's my biggest fear, heights. We'll just say heights. Let's see, we have lots of questions here. I'm super happy that you guys engaged with my Instagram poll. Thank you very much. This one's good. This one is good. What are your strengths and weaknesses? One of my strengths is being very persevering and accomplishing things that I put my mind to. I'm very driven and I'm very determined to get what I want, like just finding every opportunity I can, and once I put my mind to it, I accomplish it, and that's my superpower. One of my weaknesses is taking things personal. I'm working on it. I've read books on it. I listen to podcasts about it. The thing is, when you were treated a certain way growing up, especially during your childhood, you have these belief systems that are instilled in your brain. No matter if you get older, no matter if you have people who treat you right, or you have different experiences when you get older, it still follows you if you don't heal it, or if you don't talk about it, or if you don't work through all of that. So I feel like I definitely have that weakness where I feel like people are always making certain comments to attack me, or I feel like everything is just against me. Not that I'm not only my biggest enemy, but I think everyone else is my enemy. Even though that's not the case, I tend to guard myself up and detach myself from people when they immediately show me certain signs from my past. I'm like, nope, no, stay back. You're trying to hurt me and I'm not dumb. But it's like, V, people are human. They do things sometimes. I do things sometimes. I'm not the perfect human being. I am imperfect as well. I have attitude problems. I'm Latina. But yeah, we're all human, and I don't want to sit here and be judged about who I am, so I can't sit here and judge every single body that's in my life and feel like they're trying to do wrong by me. So that's my weakness. Next question is, how did you get into modeling? I feel like this is a great question because, as you guys know of me, I have been doing lots of modeling stuff over the past 2 years. So we'll just start off with that. I started my modeling stuff 2 years ago. I started to take it seriously. I was kind of introduced to it through a group of people that I used to work with. Shout out to them for giving me that opportunity, because it gave me that confidence to actually feel like, hey, like I can do this. I don't have to be so in my head about things. I started to model for a clothing line at the time, and when I started to do that, I felt really, really good about myself. I felt like, wow, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. It makes me feel super, super confident. It makes me feel so good about myself. And I love that I get to try on new clothes and like promote them. And it was kind of like just like that euphoric feeling I was looking for. And when I was not speaking to those group of people anymore, I decided to actually still pursue modeling, but in my own way. And that was just building my portfolio. How do you do that? I get a lot of questions about this, and I will make a video more detailed about how I actually got into modeling for my girlies out there who are interested. But a portfolio is basically pictures of yourself that have a variety of your looks. And I started off with digitals, and digitals are the basic stuff. You without no makeup, you in black fitting clothing. Started off with things like that. And then I just kept it going. And then also too, I would let you guys know, like, making connections with people is super important. I've realized how much I can be a creative director in all of this for myself, and just accomplishing that vision that we all see like upcoming models accomplishing. So I just felt like that drive that I would have while taking pictures and doing more and more photo shoots, it was very, 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 very fun to me and enjoyable. And so that's really how I just got into modeling, is like each photo shoot I was doing, it was getting better, and I felt like I could do so much more the next one. I will do more detailed video about that, how to get into modeling and all that stuff. If you want, drop a comment and let me know if that's what you want. Just saying, girl, because it might be the next video. Next question is, how often do you get your hair cut and how do you keep it so healthy? Ladies, you guys are gonna think that I'm bullshitting you, and I promise you I'm not. I will not gatekeep. I will not. I'm not one of them. If I'm being real with you guys, because I am, I honestly, the last time I got a haircut or trim was a couple of months ago, and before that it was like a year. I didn't go. When my cousin used to live here in New York, she's a hairstylist, so I used to get a trim by her like every 6 to 8 months. Don't do that anymore. I don't really have a set hair routine. Like, I used to use Sol de Janeiro, I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't come for me. But it is the Brazilian Bum Lotion brand. I use their hair and shampoo for a couple of months now, and then I recently just changed my hair and shampoo like a few days ago. I forgot what it's called, but it starts with an O. I would definitely put it here. Yeah, you see it? Okay, cool. I use that now, and I only used it once, and let me tell you, like, after I washed it, my hair felt really, really good. So we're just going to see how that holds my hair now going forward. I think I'm just gonna stick to that for a few months. When I style my hair, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being real with you, I'm not lying. I don't put anything in it. I just do the damn thing. Like, I just do it. I don't put any heat protectant. I don't put any oil on my hair unless it's like super frizzy like that. I had to put a little poquito oil on the top, but I don't really do much for my hair, honestly. I kind of just let it be. I wash it like every 2 to 3 days, like, or twice, 3 times a week, because you kind of gotta let your hair get dirty and stuff. But yeah, I just really stay on top of washing it and brushing it. And yeah, I don't know, it kind of just works for me. I feel like when I was younger and I did try heat protectant, it just wouldn't straighten my hair the way I wanted it. So I just didn't put anything. Next question is one of my favorites. Fave JB song. Easy, Swap It Out. If you don't know Swap It Out by Justin Bieber, yeah, that's my favorite song by Justin Bieber, hands down. Next, are you gonna put out more music? Of course, I'm gonna put out more music. The reason I've been like on the down low, guys, is I work, I take care of kids. I don't have it in the day, like in the week, where I have enough free time to go all the way to Brooklyn where I usually record. And yeah, I'm basically giving you guys excuses. I don't know when I'm coming out with the next song. I don't know when you guys will see that kind of content. I'm not holding back on it, I promise. I'm not putting that to the side forever. I just want you guys to understand that I've realized my attention span can only focus on so many things. And the last couple of months, my number one priority has been my mental health. My second main priority is my job. And my third main priority is my friends and family. So I will say I will have my music come very, very soon. But if it's not in the next week or two, I don't want you guys to sleep on me, okay? Let's just say, be patient with me, okay? Because when I do this R&B stuff, I'm telling you, it'll be very, very different and it'll be worth the wait. So thank you for everyone who is just waiting to hear a song from me. They're like, Belina, when are you going to drop a song, you singer? And I'm like, baby, just wait. Baby, just wait on me for a little second. Next question, I like this one. What motivates you to get up every day and chase your dreams? What motivates me every day to get up and chase my dreams is my younger self. And I will say my younger self because I have always had these dreams when I was younger, and I always wanted to be a singer and very, very confident. And I used to always do my makeup, like I used to always sing behind closed doors, but I was very insecure and I dealt with a lot in my home and with my parents. And when you self-reject yourself so much and everyone else around you is doing that, you forget your true potential. And I just wish I could hug my younger self, and I would have never believed where I am today was possible, me at 16 years old. Knowing that I'm here today and I made it out and I've accomplished so much, I think that when I wake up every day, I have that remembrance of like, hey, like girl, you used to sleep on the couch, you used to not have a bedroom, you used to live out of hotel to hotel, like you used to go to different schools like every couple of months, like you have a stable home now, you have your own car, you have a great job, you are very beautiful now, like you are so happy with yourself, people treat you better now. Like I feel like my past and how I used to live makes me want to strive for more, because I've accomplished so much over the past 4 years since I've been here in New York, and I feel like there's just so much more to come as long as I stay focused and as long as I just keep proving to my younger self how much I can do. That's just what motivates me. So let's see. Yeah, that was such a great question. Another question that relates to your younger self is, what is something that you would tell your younger self? Something that I would tell my younger self, knowing what I know today, is to not seek validation through men. To not think that like hearing from a guy that you're the most beautiful or you're this and that, or having a guy text me all the time, or having somebody in your phone all the time, you know what I mean? Like those kind of things, I feel like you have to remind yourself that literally men aren't anything. Nobody's anything to you if you aren't something. If you aren't a stabilized person, somebody that provides something, an energy that just stops the room, no one is going to fully give you what you're looking for, because only you can be that satisfaction. And when I was younger, I had to watch my mom, you know, force herself so much to feel loved by a man. And, you know, you think that's kind of like what you need to feel beautiful. I mean, I'm sure that's how I felt when I had a boyfriend back then, and whenever I had someone in my phone, I felt like, oh, I am pretty because of this, you know, or else they wouldn't be my boyfriend. But things like that aren't important. They're really not. What's important is that you're stabilized with yourself and you're happy with who you are behind closed doors, and that you love what you do and you love being alive and you make an impact to other people and to yourself. And so I just would love to have a conversation with my younger self and just say, hey, girl, you get yourself together. You do not have to worry about boys. You do not have to worry about if people like you or if your teeth are this and that. Like, you are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You can sing. You don't have to be scared. You will accomplish everything that you want. And that's what I would tell my younger self. Next question. How's life since moving to New York? Life since I've moved to New York has been a roller coaster ride. I am super happy being in New York. I feel like New York is my home. It is my place. It is exactly where I need to be, and I am super happy that I made the decision to come here. The reason why I said it has been a roller coaster is because I had to deal with, I had to have my old identity clash into making this new identity for myself, and I've allowed my overthinking to get in the way of my present moment. It's been a roller coaster. I've taught myself a lot. The past 2 years I had to experience what freedom was like. My life in New York has been discovering who Valina actually is and who her higher self wants to become. And it's been a journey, and I'm very grateful for it, and I'm very happy, and I love that I made the decision to come here, because who knows where I would have been back in Florida, who knows how much I would have learned about myself or how much I would have accomplished things. So I'm very happy with my experience here in New York. Next question is, what inspires your style, fashion, etc.? I love this question. So, what inspires my fashion and style? I would say the little fashion stylist in my head. I'm not like trying to be funny with this response. I kind of have like just visions of like when I'm getting ready. Hey, I remember I have this shirt, or I remember I have these jeans and this scarf, or that would look cute with those Uggs. So I feel like there's a little person inside of my brain that kind of just like knows what she is looking for that day specifically. What the weather is like also really kind of inspires what I need to wear. I don't really have a specific person or a specific model that I kind of look after. One person that I do find interest in is Kim Kardashian. I am fully a Skims girl. I am obsessed with buying her clothing because of how it fits. It makes me feel like my body's looking nice in this t-shirt or the dress, and she is somebody that I would say I have interest in. She doesn't necessarily inspire me because it's not that I look at her outfits and want to recreate looks. I do, though, go on TikTok. For instance, I just got these mini Uggs in a chestnut color, and I have seen videos before of like what they would wear with those type of Uggs. So what I would do is I would look up mini Ugg outfit ideas, and I would watch many different people like style how they would wear their Uggs, and then from my own personal like knowledge of my wardrobe, I find a common ground there of like those videos that I watched on TikTok, and then what clothes I have and how I can like mash it up together to get the outfit I'm looking for. So I do that sometimes, but honestly I would just say myself and that little stylist up there is what inspires my fashion. Next question. I like this. This is a good question. It says, what would be your first big purchase once you make it on that Beyonce level? My first big purchase will definitely be a house for my family. Again, it goes back to having the stabilized home or security, and it's also feeding into that goal of mine of making sure that since they're good, I have that satisfaction that I can relax and just be happy that I was able to give back some way for them, like loving me and taking care of me and doing all that stuff. So definitely a home for my family is one big purchase I would make when I get up there. Another question, I like this. Fave places to shop and fave things to look for when shopping. Fave place to shop, like I told you, Skims. Second, Zara. I love Zara. Things that I look for when I shop. I like neutral colors. I like the basics, white, black, because they're pretty easy to style with other things, other accessories, blazers, leather jackets, like jumpsuits. That's the first thing, black and white colored shirts. I look for trendy looks. Trendy looks as in what's a style that I've been seeing a lot, like what's a look that's poppin'. And I would say right now it's blazers. Blazers are a thing, especially those big trench coats, those Hailey Bieber kind of looks. It's winter, so that's kind of why I'm saying that right now. That is what's kind of popping right now. So if I would go to Zara, if they have really good blazers, which they do sometimes, or those puffer jackets or those chest puffer jackets where it's like no sleeves and stuff, that is something I'm intrigued by, because you could wear something basic like a long sleeve shirt with that puffer chest jacket, or a hoodie under a blazer kind of thing, or jumpsuit under a long trench coat. It's just, what can I buy that's basic yet I can switch it up into different type of outfits? It's kind of what goes on through my head when I shop. One more store I would say that I do like shopping at sometimes is Forever 21. I don't want you guys to sleep on Forever 21. Forever 21 is on the cheaper side. They have very cute things. Like, I know Skims is cute, but I have to really like let myself know that paying $60 for a shirt is expensive. She cute though. Kim, if you're watching this, I would love to be a little PR girl for your company. Don't sleep on me. Do not sleep on me, because I'm that girl. All right. I'm gonna do 2 more questions and then I think I'm done. What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years? I see myself already on runway shows. I really, really hope that I've worked with really big company brands that I was inspired by, or I looked after, or I just... Vogue is one of them. So hopefully in 5 years I have walked for Vogue and I am officially a model in Drake's eyes. The second thing is, I would definitely hope that I'm one of the biggest singers till this time. In 5 years, I hope that my music career definitely took off, and I would hope that I am making a name out of myself in that industry. One more question, guys, and then I think I'm done. I think you guys got to know me very, very well, so I got a few questions about this. Final question is, drum roll please. Ever thought about doing a mukbang? Let me tell you, yes, I will do a mukbang. You let me know what food you want to see me do, like eat, what food you want me to eat, do. And again, topics I should be talking about, and any special guests. Yes, question is, would I do mukbangs? Answer is yes, faux show. I love snacking and talking and doing all of that stuff, so what better way to show you guys? You would definitely see me do a mukbang here on my channel very soon. If you would like, just let me know. Again, feel free to comment. A lot of you are just watchers. Y'all be like, what's this girl doing? What's Felina doing? Oh my god. But are you really like interactive? Are you telling me what you want from me? Speak up. Speak up. Let me know what you want from Felina, and you shall have it. You shall have it. So if you want a mukbang, if you want a more detailed video on how to get into modeling, drop it in the comments what more you want to see from me. This video was just letting you know a little bit more about myself, answering you guys' questions. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Drop a thumbs up and stay tuned. Like, do not sleep on me. I will be more active on here. I'm going to push towards dropping 2 videos in a week. So far I've been doing 1 video per week. I think I can do 2. I think you guys want to see more of me, so you know I'm for real about this YouTube stuff. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope I will see you again with my next video.
Playtime is always, always. I got no time to play no games with you. Playtime is always.